march of time, there lived an old master named Gohan, who found a baby boy abandoned in the wilderness of the region. The old master raised the boy as his own child, and marveled as the youngster grew and became uncommonly strong. Now the boy, known as Goku, is on his own, and has become the sole guardian of his grandfather's most mystical possession, his Dragon Ball.
There we go. And let me make sure I have playback. Thank you guys. We're almost ready. There we go. It has been a minute. We are back. Thank you for joining me. These are the socials. Make sure to follow them. Before we get started with everything, this is your place for One Piece content weekly. So the number one place where you can come for brief spoilers, which we got less than an hour ago, full spoilers and TCV scans, as well as the official read for the latest One Piece chapters right here, Edge to Otaku and Edge to Gaming on Twitch. Find us on Facebook, Kick, YouTube, anywhere. We are there for your One Piece needs. And when I say we, it's you and me. Same mind. We're in the same fucking place. And this week we have a goddamn Brook section. Brook, his backstory is here. We finally get answers to him and Gunko's stare off, the Gunko, Emu, Gunku, Brook stare off bullshit. We're getting answers to that. But before we dive into that, we got to give a shout out to our sponsors. First sponsor here, you can see switchery.com, your place if you like Nintendo Switches of any version. That's a Switch 1, OLED, Lite, Switch 2. You can come here, get accessories, custom cases like this Pokemon. Let's go ahead and zoom in for a minute just so you guys can see the Pokemon Hello Kitty. Just go up here to the top left, pick your version of Switch. Let's go OLED. Dock cases, controllers, game card cases, other accessories, all products and thumb grips. Just click, go there, and use promo code EDGE10 to get 10% off your purchase at checkout. The next place that we're going to give some love and a shout out to is Emmy Eats Ramen, your first place for high fiber, high protein, low carbs, low sodium ramen shit. It's right here on the motherfucking website. If you go right here, it tells you all plant-based. Compares them to your favorite cup of noodles, and if you use promo code EDGE2G, get $5 off your purchase online for 6 tasty fucking flavors. Let's go backwards. Black garlic chicken, roasted pork tonkatsu. I'm like, backwards is exciting. Creamy chicken, spicy red miso. And then we have spicy beef, tom yum shrimp, and back to the black garlic chicken. You can't find this in store if you use the store locator app on the website, but you can order online and get a discount if you do. Now that we've shown some love to these sponsors, let's go ahead and get back in this bitch, because today they have given us something that we have been waiting for, and I'm trying to put some Rifty Beats music on because he went ahead and made music for Rifty Beats went ahead and made music for Mario Galaxy. He's got 2 new tracks plus that Dragon Ball cover is Dragon Ball Lo-Fi 1 and 2. Make sure you go check them out on YouTube or Spotify. RIFTI Beats, BEATS, the official music of the Elijah Bailey Show, as well as you can hear the streams. Oh, did we not go? We might not have gone live on YouTube. If not, that's fine. We're just missing the YouTube crowd today. Oh, there we go. I was about to say I just uploaded later, but let's go ahead and get into these brief spoilers. Very, very brief, but the shit that I predicted is not, I don't think anything came true this weekend. Maybe it did. Let's just get into them and read them and then have predictions for next week. These come to us by the man who has been gone for like 2-3 weeks, Pew Piece and Ridon at Arlong Park. One Piece chapter 1183. These brief spoilers. Good Day Mermaid. Color spread cover is the Straw Hat Crew with elephants. Then we have Sanji arrives to the giant village and he starts fighting Zaza. So remember, Killingham thought of Zaza and created an MMA and then started panicking. He's like, God damn it, Summers, I created Zaza. And he's like, no, why did you do that? And now Zaza has kidnapped the kids because Zaza is a 4-armed woman whose face is covered in water, is what you can basically see through her. She's transparent. She grabs the kids, holding them there. Sanji's on his way to save them in West Village because they can't do shit. And St. Summers and Killingham are scared of the bitch, as they should be. She is the rain god. As Sanji starts to fight the Zaza MMA, Loki and Ragnir versus Emu continues, and Emu states like The Rock coming back, Hollywood Rock coming back. Emu says Nika and Nidhogg will die, just like Dozan. Who is Dozan? We have made this comparison since we've heard it from Chief Dural, and we've been on Elbaf. Loki, aka the second son of King Harald, is this time the current god of war. He not only has Ragnir and Ratatoskar rolled up and run, but he has eaten the Nidhogg fruit. So Dozan is the god of war who Emu faced, because after hearing everything and putting together, it was not Nika that fought the Nidhogg, god of war. It was Emu. So that means Emu is evil Nika, and Loki now is the current god of war. BROOK Flashback Begins. We've seen the flashback with Laboon, but that was only a couple years ago. We're going back to when he was a young man. We see Brook's face. Brook, 20 years old, Brook. And Princess Shuri, 7 years old, lived in a kingdom called Esperia. Brook was the leader of the Battle Convoy in Esperia Kingdom. One day, a gangster tried to attack the queen, but Brook defeated him and the syndicate. Even though Brook was very famous, though, in this kingdom, he was not as famous as the queen. Her name was Queen Candel, and she was the former leader of the defense convoy in Esperia Kingdom before she became the queen. Is this Brook's mom? Is this Brook's sister? Is this someone in Brook's family? How did Brook get this position? And even with his level of fame, before he stopped doing this and became a rumbar pirate, what was her fame? Where was she at? Was she on one of these legendary pirate crews? Was she a part of Rocks? Was she on Hachinosu? What happened to make her transition not only to the leader, the former leader of the defense convoy, but then she became the king? What are these people's lineage on this island? And getting back in to Gunko, Shuri, Brook, his past, his history, I think this is not only going to lead to, because Gunko's down and out right now, Emu seemingly took her out because she was defying him, and he needs all hands on deck. Doesn't have time to spare anymore Maki, so I think that she's down. This is where Brook comes back after Chopper comes to Brook and Usopp, tries to heal them and talks to her and tries to figure out what's happening, because her part of the spell that Emu had, the possession, had broken until Emu had physically possessed her body. So we should get the full spoilers tomorrow or a little bit later this week. TCBs usually come out on Thursday now that we're back on track, and there is no break next week. So next Monday, Tuesday, we'll have brief spoilers and full spoilers for 1185. So make sure that you are tuned in, you have your notifications turned on for each and every stream that has to do with One Piece, because we're getting to the nitty gritty now. The Brook flashback, I think, is going to take up half of the chapter. I think we're looking at a 17 to 19 page chapter. And I think it's really going to take up half. We'll stop halfway here and then go back the first couple of pages, 1184, and then we're going to go back because Luffy should be joining Loki and Emu. That's the way, and Ratataskar. So I think that's where we're headed. Brook's backstory is going to help with Gunko, who we have no idea what's going on, and that is going to help Elbaf. Sanji's going to fight Zaza. Zoro is on his way to fight Killingham. Luffy's on his way to fight Emu along with Loki and Ratataskar. And I thought Loki was going to get taken out by now, but he is immensely strong. So we have a bigger battle coming. But what Brook does here lays the groundwork for defeating the Knights of God, as well as what Scopper Gaban told him, because we are getting ready to see Sanji firsthand and see if he has COC to go ahead and take down an MMA and take down Killingham. The fastest way to take down all the MMAs, whoop Killingham's ass. But Sanji could do both. Sanji's got his exoskeleton. Sanji has Ifrit Jambre. He's been fucking beating the fuck out of shit. And him being able to stop Nosujuro and doing the stuff, stop the S-Shark, Jinbei, and do the stuff he's done now, we just need confirmation. That's all we need. And if Killingham cannot recreate and restructure his body afterwards, we know that it is official. It was something that happened. And maybe they hint to that this chapter. I really hope so, because it's been a lot of chapters since he had the offhand with Gaban, after Gaban said that Zoro had Supreme Conqueror's Haki, and it's just oozing out of him, and he needs to really control it. So we are about to get these battles. I think chapter 1185 is going to be more Zoro with Killingham and Luffy and Loki. So we're starting to see the Straw Hats fight shift. Sanji may be wrapping up them because we're just now starting with him and Zaza and Killingham, and we should see the other ones and what they're doing on the island. So these are your brief spoilers for today. Thank you guys for joining. Turn on notifications on the channel. Make sure to sub to the channel to help out and to be notified and get your emotes. I know that they've updated emotes. I've updated emotes, so we have special emotes for each tier, follower and subscriber. Animated emotes and more are coming. But yeah, I'm excited. Tomorrow, I hope the full spoilers come out, because this caught me by surprise, dropping, like I said, maybe an hour ago from Pewpiece. Pewpiece hadn't done shit. And I've been checking on Twitter to see who's been following it, and he just rose from the ashes and gave us this. Make sure to look for Dawn and Dust channel and any Japanese native speaker that is weekly covering One Piece, because they're going to give you context to things that normally, I'm going to say 90% of the time, get wrong by American or other translators. That's why we have a process here to make sure everything's verified before giving you that information. That being said, we did have a fake chapter because we were waiting on 1182, like, here's the brief spoilers. Like, that shit did not happen. So it's okay. We're here. Thank you guys so much. I'm Elijah 5000, and I will catch you in the next stream. Be on the lookout. The Pod OKC. We have 2 episodes of Outlaw Star to do today. Episode 5 and 6. So just go to that Twitch page just like you do to this one, click follow, turn on notifications, that way you know when that's going down. And today may be it's Time Tamer Tuesday. Got to get back into it. I think we're about to hit martial law in Tekken 8 again. Tekken 8 has a special place in my heart, and we play so much Street Fighter. I'm ready to move on. And I've had a lot of fighters too. I think fighters I put over 200 hours in. Street Fighters close to 100 total with Ryu, but over 100 total, just because we were just going through the roster and shit. And with Tekken, I don't know, let me check it now. I want to check and see. I'm curious how many hours I put in. But yeah, these are the brief spoilers. I'm fucking excited about what we're getting with Sanji versus Zaza, Sanji versus Killingham. Okay, so Tekken, I put in 13 hours so far. The PS5 version of Dragon Ball FighterZ, 76 hours. PS4, 246. yeah, so we living good. But thank you so much. I'll be back tomorrow, hopefully with full spoilers. If not, there will be a stream tomorrow anyway, and we will check back in to see what's going on with the greatest manga written in all time, One Piece. Thank you guys, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace. Don't ask about the clicks. You don't want to know about the clicks. Don't ask.